Welcome back to Stories TV. Today, we dive into the icy seas and windswept shores to uncover the untold story of one of the world's most beloved creatures, penguins. They may look like little birds in tuxedos, waddling across the ice with comical charm. But behind the cuteness lies a story of survival, resilience, and mystery. How do they thrive in the coldest places on Earth? Why do they risk their lives for love and family? And what secrets do their underwater hunts reveal? Join us as we explore the incredible, untold lives of penguins. For millions of years, penguins have been masters of the icy seas. Let's start at the beginning. Where did these flightless birds come from, and how did they become such amazing swimmers? But that's not all. There's more to their story. As we continue our journey, you'll discover amazing facts about their unique abilities, their family life, and the challenges they face. Number 1. A mysterious past. Penguins have walked the Earth for over 60 million years. Unlike their flying cousins, they traded wings for flippers, becoming master swimmers of the Southern Hemisphere. But it gets even more intriguing. Their ancient ancestors were giants, some standing taller than humans. Over time, different species evolved, over 18 species to be exact, from the icy empire penguin of Antarctica to the little blue penguin of New Zealand. Some rule the blistering cold, while others thrive on temperate coasts and even near the equator in the Galapagos. Number 2. Perfectly adapted. Every penguin species is uniquely adapted to its environment. Take the Galapagos penguins. They sport sleek, black and white coats with tiny white spots. These spots, acting like tiny mirrors, help regulate their body temperature. Other penguins have colorful markings. The little penguin has a yellow and orange breast, while the rockhopper penguin sports bright orange legs and feet. And let's not forget about their names. Each species has its own scientific name, reflecting its unique traits. For example, Spheniscus demersus, the African penguin, named after its habit of diving deep to catch fish. Number 3, flippers instead of wings. You've probably noticed their most obvious feature, wings. But hold on a second, why do penguins have wings if they can't fly? Well, these wings evolved into flippers, perfect for paddling and steering in the water. When penguins flap their flippers, they move through the water faster than any human could ever hope to, diving more than 1,500 feet and staying underwater for 20 minutes. And their feathers, they're not just for show. They overlap like roof tiles, creating a waterproof seal that keeps them dry in the iciest conditions. Underneath it all, they've got a thick layer of fat that acts like a warm jacket, keeping them cozy in the freezing cold. Number 4, family first. Penguins are all about family, especially when it comes to raising chicks. Emperor penguins take the cake when it comes to dedication. While other penguins lay about 2 eggs a year, emperor penguins only lay 1. And here's where things get tough. Once the egg is laid, the male and female penguins take turns looking after it, with the males incubating the egg for around 3 months in freezing dark conditions, while the females head out to sea to feed. Talk about teamwork. And when the chicks hatch, it takes an entire colony of penguins to keep them safe and fed. In harsh conditions, each chick is like a little penguin celebrity, with its parents and the rest of the colony looking out for it. Number 5, a diverse menu. Penguins aren't picky eaters. Fish, squid, and krill are their go-to snacks. They work together in groups, herding fish into tight schools for an easy meal. And let's not forget about the penguin's stomach. It can expand to hold a ton of food, ensuring they have energy to keep swimming and surviving. Number 6, noisy neighbors. Penguins prefer to live in big groups, huge colonies, sometimes containing hundreds of thousands of penguins. It might seem chaotic, but each chick has its parent's voice programmed into its brain, helping it find them in the noisy crowds. These social creatures rely on each other for survival, communicating with a range of sounds, from the low growls of the Gentoo penguin to the haunting calls of the Fiordland penguin. Number 7, separated by land. Even though we often imagine penguins surrounded by ice and snow, not all of them live in icy places. Some, like the Galapagos penguins, live on rocky shores or temperate coasts. And here's a fun fact. Penguins can't fly, so they don't travel much. In fact, most of them stay within a few miles of their birthplace. So if you want to see a penguin in its natural habitat, you don't need to travel to the South Pole. Just visit a coast on the right continent. Oh, and don't worry. Penguins don't meet polar bears. Penguins live in the southern hemisphere, while polar bears rule the north. Number 8, our penguin pals. People have been fascinated by penguins since they were first discovered. Early explorers marveled at their resilience and unique ways. And who can blame them? Seeing penguins waddling on land and swimming underwater is truly magical. No wonder they became famous in books, films, and documentaries. They stole our hearts. Number 9, facing challenges. Like all animals, penguins face threats. Climate change melts the ice and snow where they breed, making it harder to find food for their chicks. And with less snow and ice, more predators like sea lions and dogs are moving in, stealing penguin eggs and chicks. Plus, with humans fishing more and more, there's less food for the penguins. Overfishing also reduces the supply of krill, a favorite penguin snack. And let's not forget about plastic pollution. It harms chicks and adult penguins alike. Number 10, hope on the horizon. But there is hope. Marine sanctuaries and sustainable fishing efforts are helping penguin populations recover. By protecting their habitats and making sure there's enough food for everyone, we can help penguins thrive. One success story is the African penguin. Thanks to breeding programs, their numbers are slowly increasing. This gives us hope that with our help, penguins can continue to charm us for generations to come. Penguins may seem like simple creatures, but their lives are anything but. They're survivors, guardians of their colonies, and symbols of resilience in a changing world. Their untold story is one of courage, family, and endurance, reminding us that even in the harshest places on Earth, life finds a way. Thank you for watching.